I like your hair. I have hair?
He doesn't even know.
You have redeemed yourself, my son.
He's having a dream. He has to be.
Welcome home.
Unless somehow the Avatar was actually alive.
There's no shot. She is the devil, man. All right, Firebook episode 2. This season already feels incredibly different to the last two. So many things have happened between the end of the Earth book and the start of the Firebook now, and they crammed so much into last episode. It was a lot to take in, but it was really good stuff. It seems like our main squad are going to be on their own for a while, at least until the day of the invasion. Aang's got more training to do. He's still got firebending to learn and master. All of this Zuko, Ozai, Azula stuff is going on as well in the Fire Nation. It's just really good stuff. We haven't seen Iroh yet, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous about because I know his voice actor changes. And from what I've heard, Alec Baldwin does a really good job. And I'm also really curious what kind of role Uncle Iroh is going to play in the season as well. But I'm already getting the feeling that this is going to be the best stretch of episodes this whole season of the show. I'm already really enjoying it, and I'm just gonna keep focusing on enjoying it as much as I possibly can. Like and subscribe, check out the Patreon for early access if you're interested. And with all that being said, enjoy the video. The headband. Oh, is this for Aang? To cover his arrow? Ooh, what is this? Is this, oh, like in a volcano? Is he leaving? Oh, stop it. He's actually gone and done it. This is for sure where Iroh is. This is for sure where Iroh is.
Who's there?
The prince. He's turned back.
I think I see a cave below.
Keep quiet.
They are not in the cloud, man. Oh, that's so cool.
We wouldn't want a bird to hear us chatting up there and turn us in.
Hey, we're in enemy territory. Those are enemies.
He's so serious. What is he doing?
What we need is some new clothes.
Yeah, blending in is better than hiding out.
Ooh, hold on now.
Does anyone want to sit in the dirt and eat cave hoppers?
Momo does. Yes, sir! Momo's the MVP.
Let's get some new clothes.
Oh, we're just gonna steal it?
These clothes belong to somebody.
Yeah.
Silk robe.
But if it's essential to our survival, then I call the suit.
The suit? The headband.
Normal kid.
Damn, he looks. Damn, they all look great.
He wears shoes, but then he won't be able to see as well.
True.
Sorry, shoes.
How do I look?
Oh, you already know what this is gonna do. They all look great though in the red. Such a different vibe.
I used to visit my friend Kuzan here 100 years ago.
Yeah, I remember this. This is what he told Zuko.
Or as they say in the Fire Nation, stay flamin'. Greetings,
no.
my good Hotman.
Hi.
He's trying too hard, man. I hate it when he does this.
Hotman. Hotman. Hotman.
I can't.
It's over. We caught you.
Who, me?
It couldn't be more obvious that you don't belong here. Next time you play hooky, you might want to take off your school uniform.
Oh. He took a uniform. Oh my gosh. Alright, school emblem. Yeah, okay. Bro, we're not doing this. We're not. I don't think I can handle this.
In the homeland, we bow to our elders. Like so.
My man's learning a lot about the enemy right now.
And we don't wear head coverings indoors.
He has to.
Scar. It's really embarrassing.
Very well. What is your name?
Or, Kuzan.
That's nice. Portrait of Ozai in the back, I see it. We're not at school right now, man. I can't. Is he gonna make friends?
We made it through the day, Momo. And it was pretty fun.
He's lying.
Master catch you with that monkey.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
I'm not a tattletale. My name's Anji. I like your headband, by the way.
Anji, you don't have to babysit.
Not the bullies as well.
Wow.
Anji is my girlfriend. Don't forget it.
Momo!
It was nice meeting you.
I don't believe it. He didn't beat you up.
He wouldn't be able to, man. Let me tell you.
To play hide and explode. You want to come?
I'd love to.
Oh, it's gonna be like him with the other the kids, man, when he was, you know, back 100 years ago at the Air Temple, and they didn't want to play with him when he was the Avatar. Okay, now I see why he's having fun here. Oh, that's nice. We love this for Aang. This is crazy we're doing this, but we love it for him.
Where have you been? I've been worried sick. I got invited to play with I enrolled in a Fire Nation school, and I'm going back tomorrow.
Enrolled in what?
Sokka's killing me, man.
Where'd Zuko?
I'm going in for a visit. You're gonna stand guard here, and no one is going to know about this.
And you're gonna say sorry to Iroh. Look at him. Look at him.
Uncle, it's me.
Holy shit. He's been on Zuko's side the entire show, through everything. He finally changed, he went back on it, he betrayed Iroh, and now Iroh's turned his back on him. Holy shit.
What do you need to go to school for? Every minute I'm in that classroom, I'm learning new things about the Fire Nation.
And that's the thing.
I already have a picture of Fire Lord Ozai.
There you go.
And here's one that I made out of noodles.
Impressive, I admit.
School activities.
I guess we'll never find out about the secret river then. It goes right to the Fire Lord's palace. We were supposed to learn about it in class tomorrow.
I am a fan of secret rivers.
Same.
Fine, let's stay a few more days.
Flamio, Hotman!
Dude, who thought we'd be doing this, man?
You brought this on yourself, you know.
You can't say that.
Together. You could have been a hero.
No, wrong mindset.
You have no right to judge me, Uncle. I did what I had to do and
Nope.
Ba Sing Se.
Nope.
You're a fool for not joining me. You're not going to say anything? You're a crazy old man. You're crazy. And if you weren't in jail, you'd be sleeping in a gutter.
I'm very angry right now. But now we're in school, so I'm gonna be happy again.
My life I give to my country. With my hands I fight for Fire Lord Ozai.
I don't know what you actually call this, but the way they have the kids like turning around to like the leader, right? And saying stuff like, you know, we fight for the Fire Lord in school like that, you know, I see what they're doing. We're not doing band practice as well, man.
Who's on?
And he killed that though.
That hullabaloo going on with your feet. Is that a nervous disorder?
I was just dancing. You do dances here in the homeland, right?
Not really, no.
Oh, is he gonna change their culture?
It is not conducive to a proper learning environment.
Man, enunciated that environment.
Hi, Kuzan. I really liked that crazy dance you were doing.
I can show it to you again if you'd like.
What'd you say, colony trash? You're gonna show her something?
Just some dance movements.
Nobody shows my Anji anything, especially movements.
Here we go. Embarrass him. We don't fight him, we embarrass him. Oh no, he's gonna get in trouble. He didn't do anything though.
Picking fights on your second day?
Hey, he didn't touch him,
We
man.
need to have a conference to discuss your punishment. Bring your parents to my office after school.
Oh no.
Parents?
Don't. If they use Sokka and Katara somehow, I'm gonna flip.
Thank you for coming, Mr. and Mrs.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Fire. Nice to meet you.
Mr. and Mrs.
Fire.
Your son has been enrolled here for 2 days and he's already causing problems.
How did he even enroll himself?
Don't you worry, Mr. Headmaster. I'll straighten this boy out something fierce. Young man, as soon as we get home, you're gonna get the punishment of a lifetime.
Sokka's too in character.
Orange is such
Aww.
an awful color.
You're so beautiful when you hate the world.
I don't
Jesus.
hate you.
I don't hate you too.
Zuko, could I have a word with
Why you gotta ruin the moment, Azula?
Ty Lee needs your help untangling her braid.
Sounds pretty serious.
Damn, Zuko actually having a good time though, that's nice. Oh, I see the side eye.
I hear you've been to visit your Uncle Fatso in the prison tower.
Uncle who?
That guard told you.
No, you did. Just now.
What is it that you want, Azula?
Believe it or not, I'm looking out for you.
I choose not.
They'll think you're plotting with him. Just be careful, dum-dum.
Sometimes I can't tell with her, man.
No more school for you, young man.
I'm not ready to leave. I'm having fun for once. Just being a normal kid.
Yeah, and this is it, yeah.
You don't know what it's like, Sokka. You get to be normal all the time.
Look at him.
Those kids at school are the future of the Fire Nation. If we want to change this place for the better,
But this is a
we
big
need to
thing,
show
though.
them a little taste of freedom.
I think this is very important.
I'm gonna throw them a secret dance party.
Real quick. So from Guru Pathik, from him talking about like the world being separated into the different bending disciplines, right? When everything is meant to be connected, it's all meant to be one. So like Aang being like inside right now and talking about like the future of like the Fire Nation. You know, I think we're heading somewhere with this, you know, for when the war is all done. So I really like this. I think there's a lot of meaning here.
I can't believe we're having a dance party.
Oh, they're all coming here? And the kids all just rock up. This is hilarious.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Flamingos! Yeah.
How many kids are there, man?
This is when you start dancing.
I don't think my parents want me dancing in a cave.
Like, how are their parents even letting them be here?
Dancing isn't something you think about. It's a form of self-expression that no one can ever take away from you. It just so happens that I know several classic Fire Nation dances. 100 years ago, this was known as Phoenix Flight.
Man's kind of smooth with it. Look at him.
Twinkle Toes could dance.
I brought you some Komodo chicken. I know you don't care for it, but I figure it beats prison food. I have everything I always wanted, but it's not at all how I thought it would be.
Here we go.
The truth is, I need your advice. I think the Avatar is still alive.
Say you're sorry.
I know he's out there. I'm losing my mind. Please, Uncle, I'm so confused. I need your help.
Say you're sorry.
Forget it. I'll solve this myself. Waste away in here for all I care.
Oh, he's killing me, man. Oh, it's hard for him, man. He sees Zuko needs him, but he needs to say he's sorry. Look at Aang, man.
And this is how they do it in the ballroom.
Oh, it's another juxtapositioning, man. Like, Aang is having the absolute time of his life, and Zuko is just freaking out about Aang potentially being alive and not being able to talk to Iroh. Man, they do it so well. Man, don't let Katara see this, though. Hold on.
Wow, they look pretty good together.
If that's what you like.
All right, go with that.
Look at my man making an impact. This is me. I can't do it. Here we go. Here we go.
I don't know, Aang. These shoes aren't really right.
Come on, Katara, get involved.
I'm not sure that I know how to.
Take my hand.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah. It's like they're like bending, dancing.
Aang, everyone's watching.
Don't worry about them. It's just you and me right
Damn, Aang, talk to him then. Damn, they're like fighting with it. That's sick. Oh shit. Look at these guys.
It is a dancing.
Oh no.
You did the right thing by telling me, Hide.
Anytime, Headmaster, sir.
Oh, it's the guy. Oh, we hate this guy.
He's the one we want. The boy with the headband.
Uh-oh.
Searching for someone? Who are you looking for? Over here.
What is going on, man? Man, that's so wholesome. They all just help him escape.
Stop that. Stop that.
They're really not letting him dance, man. It's like Footloose.
You can take off the mustache now.
Oh, no, I can't. It's permanently glued to my skin.
Way to go, Dancy Pants. I think you really did help those kids.
Yeah.
You taught them to be free.
It was just a dance party, that's all.
Well, that was some dance party, Aang.
Okay.
Flamey-o, sir. Flamey-o.
Hey, that was fun.
You're sure you weren't followed? I've heard about you.
Who?
The Avatar's alive. I want you to find him and end him.
Who the hell is this guy? Jesus Christ, Zuko. He's really testing me, man. Obviously, it's very easy for us to sit here and see what Zuko needs to do. But the fact that he can't see it himself yet is killing me. And he's either just sold himself out in this instance by telling anyone that the Avatar is alive, but he's trying to go all in on this. He needs Aang to be dead. Christ, what an episode though. Like such a jump between, you know, having a great time with Aang and then going off and being really frustrated at Zuko. So that's another very well constructed Avatar episode. Lots of juxtapositioning, like I already talked about, between what Aang is doing, like having a great time, and then Zuko struggling. But there's lots of meaning to take away from all of this as well. And this is what they do, you know, early on in the seasons. They really like set things up and build upon them throughout the season. So I really like that, first of all, Aang gets to experience what it's like to be a kid, like a normal kid again. Because that's something he missed out on a lot, you know, 100 years ago. And obviously now as well, you know, being the Avatar. So we love that for Aang. Hilarious that we got to be a school kid for like 2 days, and then you get to see, like, you know, how the Fire Nation is, right? Like I talked about already, and how Aang like picked up on it as well. Like they're so restrictive. Like the kids are so restricted. They're like reciting like to the portrait of Ozai, like, you know, we fight for him and all of that. They're not even allowed to dance, man. But then Aang has like showed them, as he called them, like the future of the Fire Nation, like how to be free, and they've all helped Aang at the end, you know, avoid like the headmaster. So if they're like planting seeds already, like that Aang is going to change like the Fire Nation as well. Like obviously it's like Ozai and Azula, they're like, you know, the antagonists, right? But most like normal citizens in the Fire Nation, they're just people who happen to be on the other side of the war, right? So I'm really curious to see if they build upon that more in the coming episodes. I really like that. And my man Aang being pretty smooth with it with Katara, you know? He got that new head of hair and he is confident. Like he said, Katara, it's just me and you right now. Don't worry about all those people. And it's working, man. You can see Katara starting to blush as well. Like I love that. They've really built this relationship up, and it's a lot of fun to see develop like that. And speaking of relationships like that, Zuko and Mei genuinely look like they're just having a good time together. They both look really happy together. And we'll take any amount of happy Zuko that we can get, even if he's being like really silly about this whole situation with Iroh, right? Like I get it. He is really struggling. Azula's planting all these seeds in his head, you know? Azula, like she keeps getting me a little bit. Like I'm not sure if she's genuinely looking out for Zuko or not, but no, she's not. I swear she's not. But she's planting seeds in Zuko's head. Like if the Avatar's still out there and, you know, and she's told Ozai that Zuko was the one that killed him, then he's just gonna come crashing down even more than the first time. And then, you know, if you've been seeing Iroh and people hear about that, they're gonna think you're scheming. So Zuko's just all in his head once again. He doesn't know what to do. So he goes back to Iroh, who's always been there for him. But Iroh's had enough. Zuko finally crossed the line with Iroh, and that line was a pretty hard one to cross. Zuko was doing all sorts of crazy things before it was finally enough for Iroh. Like he betrayed him, he changed, and then he went right back. And Iroh won't even look at him. He won't even talk to him. And you know, I'm saying Zuko needs to say he's sorry. He needs to realize that he screwed up. He didn't make the right choice. It's almost like Zuko's trying to convince himself. Like he said, he's got everything he's ever wanted, and it doesn't feel like he thought he would. And that's just such a classic situation for people like Zuko, not just in shows, but in real life as well. Like they're chasing after the things that they think they want, that other people have showed them that this is what they should want, like Ozai to Zuko in this instance. Iroh knows what Zuko is meant for. He's tried to show it to him, but Zuko has just continued to deny it and fall back to this. So until Zuko can actually realize that he's made a mistake, and he keeps saying that, you know, if it wasn't for this prison, Iroh would just be out on the streets, and that Iroh chose this by not going in with Zuko. But Zuko is the reason that Iroh is locked up, and I'm sure Zuko knows that. He's just trying to justify like things to himself. But you can see as Iroh sheds tears, like he's hearing Zuko. We know how much Iroh cares for Zuko. He sees him as his own son, pretty much. And hearing Zuko say how much he still needs Iroh, it's killing him not to be able to help him. But he needs to hear Zuko say and acknowledge that he messed up and say he's sorry. I'm sure that's what we're heading to here. So again, it's more really good writing about Zuko's character, like just setting him up for potentially one of the greatest redemption arcs ever, which if that doesn't happen, I'm going to be super mad. So I know this show is fantastic, so I'm sure Zuko does get his redemption eventually, but they're just continually adding to how much more impactful it's going to be. And now that Zuko's done this thing, he's hired like some Fire Nation assassin to go and kill Avatar to try and make things right for him, so, you know, he can continue living the way he wants in the Fire Nation, or the way he thinks that he wants. It's really good stuff, man. Very hard to watch, you know, because you just want Zuko to realize what the hell is wrong with him, you know? But that was a really good episode. I love the gang in red, by the way. They all look great. Really matches like the way that this whole season just feels different. You know, we're all dressed different, we're acting different. And I didn't mean to comment on this earlier, but I like how Aang's grown hair now, and like Zuko's been growing his hair over the last couple of seasons as well. So that's just another little way that they're tying the two characters together, which is really cool. Man, I really hope we get a good stretch of episodes where in some way, shape or form, Aang and Zuko are working together. The characters are just connected like by the story and the writing so incredibly well. Aang's already thrown out the idea to Zuko, you know, when Zuko rescued him as the Blue Spirit, that, you know, maybe if things were different, they could have been friends potentially. I would love to see that come about somehow. I'm sure it will in some way. It's just a matter of how, you know, and when. But I think that's it for this one. This might be another longer one as well. I don't know. Every time I say that, it always comes out a little bit shorter than I'm thinking it's going to. But there's a lot to talk about, and we're nearing, like, you know, the climax of the show. So I just really want to continue appreciating this show because it deserves, you know, a certain amount of attention. So I'm going to leave this one here now. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And as always, please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. You know, I always appreciate it, and we'll see you all in the next episode of Avatar.